You on mute, bro.
Man, I do that every time. I don't know what's going on with that. Look like we lost the wreck. He should be popping back in.
Okay.
Well, what's up? This Thought Magazine live, man. And we just had the wreck. He probably be popping back in. Sis, what's going on with you? How you feeling today?
I don't know much, just chilling, enjoying this good Tuesday.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
doubt, no doubt. Same here. You know, it is what it
already.
is. We're having fun down here. What you doing down in the G on the GA?
Shoot, no, working.
He said
Working.
working. Yeah,
Working,
just
trying to stay focused, get these projects out the way. You
yeah.
know, stay away from the distractions.
Oh yeah. Got to. It's kind of rough on the yard. Them distractions staying in your way. So that's thought. You throwing them out.
Okay.
No doubt.
Yes.
We appreciate anybody watching right now. We got DaWreck joining us. DaWreck in the
Yo,
building. You know what I'm
what's
saying? How
good?
you doing, my brother?
Man, having a little trouble, technical difficulties with this iPhone. You know, I don't like to. They ain't trying to do it for me. I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah, I thought that was just in the South.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all good though, man. What's
Man, it's dope
going
having you
on?
here, my brother, man. We appreciate you and your time, man. Much love to you.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm
That's what's
saying?
up,
I
man.
mean,
I appreciate y'all having me, man.
man, that's love. That's love. Man, I'm in Arkansas, sis in Georgia, DaWreck rep in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Saginaw, Michigan in the building too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
no doubt. So we're gonna get
yeah.
into this interview.
Siberia right now.
So, what you call it?
Siberia. It's froze outside right now.
Ooh.
I can't see
Sometimes
how
they
you do it.
man, I was in Michigan 30 some years, so I know how it is, but
Yes.
sometimes they keep the bull down when it's cold and can't nobody come out.
Yeah. Keep the streets
Right, a
peaceful,
little bit,
right?
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A little bit. Man, we gonna
right.
go ahead and kick it into
Yeah,
this. I want them to let
frozen
them know a
thugs
little
do a
bit
little less
about you.
trouble.
All right, DaWreck.
Okay.
If you can, let them know a little bit about you. I know we got it's freezing a little
Okay,
bit,
well,
but
I'm a
let
Chicago
them know a
artist,
little.
producer. You hear me? Okay, some lagging or something.
Yeah, it's like
Okay, I'm a Chicago artist slash producer. Um, Originally started the group Triple Darkness. You know what I'm saying? Part of the uh, Drum Award, Psychodrama, Triple Darkness, Snipers. Also original member of Matt's crew with Twister, Do or Die, Color One, Psychodrama, stuff like that. Uh, I'm an OG now, you know, so I'm still out here doing music though a little bit. Got a couple projects. Me and Buck of Psychodrama did a project last year, and me and Never Crucial Conflict doing a project this year.
man.
I got a video company, DaWreck Visuals. Did a few videos for Twister and a few other Chicago artists, you know.
Cool. That's good. That's what's up.
So
Man, that's dope. That's dope, my brother.
yeah, so I'm
Uh
out here working, y'all.
Man, and straight OG legend. I seen in Chicago when I was looking at some things, they regard you as a legend. So, that's what it is.
Yeah, I appreciate to stand on that same, pedestal with my other homies that I look at. I look up to like Twister and Crucial and Do or Die. The world know them for the hit songs they had and stuff like that. So for me not to have those big songs and be put alongside them, that's a real honor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no
Most
doubt.
definitely.
No doubt.
So,
And
yeah.
my first question though is with the solo career, well, kind of solo, you are never hooking up. What brought that about? I know is Triple Darkness still going, or y'all plan on releasing anything?
And that came about because me and Never actually started trying to do music together as kids.
Oh,
That was
for
my
real?
first introduction into the Chicago music scene and doing shows and meeting other artists and producers from back then, from the age of like 9 and 12, something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. So let us know
So
when did you come into the
just
game? Like,
coming up as kids and go ahead.
oh no, when did you come into the? I mean, you say you and Never will go way back. Like, when did you first start rapping?
Yeah, like I said, we was like 9 and 11 or something like that. We was shorties, and as a kid, everybody want to dance and sing and rap and all that stuff. And I think
Yeah.
I was a little older than Never, so I was experimenting with making songs on how back in the day you used to record on the radio with the little piece of paper and the tape and stuff like that.
You bring back
Mm-hmm.
memories.
So we used to make tapes. We had two radios. One to be playing the beat, and the other one to be recording them while we rapping. You know what I'm saying? That was our first way of recording songs and stuff like that. You know,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
dope. I definitely remember them days.
yeah.
Yeah, you
So
had to
yeah,
get
it
it
was
off the
really,
radio.
yep, yep, yep.
Yeah. So man, that's dope. That's dope. I mean, that's history because everybody know Never from Crucial Conflict. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah,
broke out with Hey. You know what I'm saying? Man, they had hit songs. I don't think, but I know where I'm from in Saginaw. Um, Footy them was on the same label with 5 Freddy.
yeah,
They was on that label with them.
yeah.
Yeah, man, that's dope. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, go ahead. What you been say?
I was gonna say, yeah, this was way before Crucial Conflict and Triple Darkness and Drama Award and Mass Crew and all that stuff. This was before, high school.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. And when did the group come about, or was you never gonna planning on a group then?
Well, we was a group. We actually had a kids group, like a dance group with singing and all that stuff, and then we evolved from that. And the other members, everybody kind of got tired of doing the kid stuff, and high school started, so people was joining basketball teams and getting into girls and stuff. So we kind of moved away from that, and that really just left me and Never, doing the rapping thing.
Yeah.
And then in school, I met my friends. I met Buck from Psychodrama, and some more
Shout
people
out,
from
Buck.
Drumwood. And then Never, when he went to school, he met people from uh, the area where Crucial Conflict is from. Is like a different area from where we grew up at.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when he moved in that area, that's when he met Cold Hard, and him and Cold Hard actually started a group first.
Oh, okay.
And then
Man,
me
that's
and Buck
late.
had like a little semi group back then too. So
Yeah. So that's history.
Right.
yeah, yeah,
Midwest history, because we come from the Midwest. It's Midwest history.
yeah. Like basically all the groups that you know about from the Midwest, we kind of came from each other in kind of some way. You know what I mean? Like, Buck was the little kid with Do or Die. That's what people knew
Yeah.
him as. Do or Die had them with him. He was a little shorty. So, and
Oh.
me and Never, our group, we actually, was going around town doing a whole lot of shows. Had girls chasing us and everything. We was like a little, one of those little
It was a
groups,
good time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey, now that's dope. Damn. Sis, you got
Yeah.
you got a question?
Yeah, I do. So, you are a man of many hats. I see stated earlier that you're an artist producer. I see you have a website. I checked out some of your merchandise. Actor,
Thank
filmmaker.
you.
Yeah, I like it.
No
It
doubt.
was hot. So, how important is it
Appreciate
for
it.
you to protect your brand and everything that you have built thus far?
That's the most important thing to me because if you ask people about me, my the things they'll say about me is it's gonna be mostly positive things. I don't think I got too many people that say anything negative about me, and I work on that. You know what I mean? I make sure I don't do nothing dirty to people, and I try to help other artists under me. I'm not that old dude that don't get along with the young acts and all that. So I try to keep my name out there good.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
dope. That's dope. And that's one thing that drew me to you when we was on IG at first. Is not only the producer, artistry, but also, you was real well versed on Chicago history. And I was always reading that Chicago history too. So by you being involved in so much Chicago history, and how do you feel about preserving that history, making sure you got Kanye, you got Twister, you got Triple Darkness, Psychodrama, Do or Die, and now you got Lil Durk and King Von, and you got the history continuing. How important is you to make sure that they still make sure they know about how it came about, how it started?
It's real important. That's actually like the most important thing to me right now. Because right now I know I'm at a certain age where it's not a thing about me making music no more. It is about me preserving, the history of me and my homies and my city as a whole. It's a lot of cities like Chicago that don't get looked at like the rest of the world. You know what I mean? Like when you think of
Mm-hmm.
the 100 or 200 rappers that everybody know about, it's mostly people from New York. And then you got West Coast, and then Atlanta. But you don't see a whole lot of, Milwaukee, Ohio, Chicago, Minnesota, St. Louis. You don't see a whole lot of those people.
Yeah,
A lot of
Michigan.
those people that's the biggest artists or could have been the biggest artists get left out sometimes. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? If you want to do a Midwest collage of all the rappers in history, you'll have the best rappers ever. Eminem, who they consider to be the best rapper, he's from the Midwest.
Nelly, uh,
Nelly,
Twister, Kanye.
Right.
you know, yeah,
Yeah.
Kanye, the biggest rapper ever, and Tech Nine, the biggest independent ever. So you
Oh,
got a
that's
lot
one
of
of my guys right there.
you got like the most of the best rappers from the Midwest, and a lot of artists too. Just not rappers, singers, whatever. We got a lot of people out there.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
And
not,
and
they just don't
especially
get the same recognition. That's all it is.
True indeed. A lot of them had to move away to get recognition. You got Bow Wow from Ohio. You got Brat from Chicago. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I definitely feel you. I think Luda was too. I ain't for sure. I forgot about it.
Yeah, Luda from somewhere Illinois.
Yeah, Illinois.
It's a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
people.
A lot from the Midwest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, that's
And a
dope.
lot of
That's
people
dope.
from the Midwest came from down south anyway. So
Yeah. It's a
Right.
pipeline.
Memphis, Mississippi, all our people came from down there anyway.
Right.
Yeah, it's a pipeline.
Yeah.
No,
Exactly.
now I got a question because I found it interesting about your song Triple Darkness. Chop it up.
Okay.
Yeah, now everybody know chop it up, chop up that paper. They all know do or die for that. Now,
Yeah.
what did y'all come up with the song first? Where did that term slang part of history come from?
Okay. So back in the beginning of when Chicago started popping for us, it was because of like 3 songs. Psychodrama, Magic, Chop Up That Paper Hoe from us, and Do or Die Po Pimp.
Yeah.
These 3 songs all had the same kind of concept with the pimpish type of thing going on.
Yeah.
Psychodrama did Magic first. In the song Magic, some of the lyrics did say chop up that paper, and it was like
Okay.
that was things that we said, in Buck inside, Psychodrama and Triple Dodge was friends that hung together daily, you know what I'm saying? So the way we talked went into our music. So when they had the song Magic and the line in there was in the song, it was like one of those no-brainer things. Like, okay, they got this song, so we gonna make this song called "Chop Up That Paper," and it goes together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you listen to the music back then, a lot of our music, we included the other people's music in our music. So
Okay.
Do
Love,
or
showing
Die would
love.
say things like, yeah, like Do or Die say like Triple Darkness say we cold, or chop up that paper hole, chop up that paper hole, and then stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
that's our song. You know what I'm saying? The city knew about it because they playing it everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It was
Yeah.
ridiculous. Like that was our way of getting known. We had CDs and tapes and was passing them out, and the city took it over from there. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that
Man.
all the marriage of those songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I found that interesting. I knew it had to be something an interesting storyline to that. When I was listening to chop up that paper, I'm like, wait a minute. Everybody know that for do or die pimp for do or die po pimp,
Yeah.
but they don't know, what I'm saying, that the whole collection of the story that you just told them.
Yeah. Well,
Man, that's dope.
that's because I never got a chance to tell them. So, you know what I mean?
we, we try to you
That's
hear it from Thought Magazine fresh live and in your face right now. We got DaWreck in the building, man. Y'all pay attention. Follow him on Instagram. You can follow him on Facebook. It's spelled the same way you see it on the screen. DaWreck. Go to YouTube, peep his music out. Man. And that's one thing is when I shared the latest song, that verse you had with Never, and I see it was floating, they were sharing it, man. They were sharing it, and you tore that song up. You tore that verse up, I'll tell you. I think it froze.
Yeah, I think so.
Uh-oh. Might have to go back in, come back in. Man, but we on live with DaWreck, Triple Darkness, giving y'all a little bit of the Chicago history. You know what I'm saying? The whole collage, Do or Die, Twister, Psychodrama, Triple Darkness. You know what I'm saying? The whole kit and caboodle. Chicago history. Uh, Man, it's dope to have him on. I think it done froze right now. I'm trying to see what's going on.
Right.
Let me see. Maybe we can. Let me see. He probably come right back in. Let me see. He probably come back in. Uh, so we'll wait till he come back in and get some more game from him.
Right.
So, sis, what your thoughts so far? About DaWreck.
Oh, I'm loving it. The interview going well. He teaching me something.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
learning a little bit of history, Chicago history that I didn't know. So I'm just enjoying the information he putting out thus
yeah,
far.
yeah. Me too.
Right.
You know, there's some interesting things. So far, we just into the interview, and we already found out a couple of interesting things. You know about you know DaWreck and Never. Going back to well, here you go right back in. Let me see. Uh-oh. I'm trying to see. Why didn't? Oh, hold on one second, y'all. We got a technical. Let me see. I got to add him back in. Okay. Hopefully he come back in. He was just finna come back in, but it wouldn't let him.
Okay.
So I had to send him another link to it. So, but yeah, like you said, some interesting things. Music. Check his music out. Like I say, go to YouTube. Go to Facebook. Check out DaWreck, man. Triple Darkness, Psychodrama, Twister, Do or Die, the whole cool Chicago, man. Uh,
Yeah, most definitely. You won't be disappointed. He got some good music.
yeah, yeah. Like you said, it's interesting. Like you said, he did some videos for Twister. So he's behind the scenes too.
Right.
So let me
Yeah.
see. I'm gonna hit him up right quick. Let me hit him up right quick.
Cool beans.
All right. Let me see if he come back in with the new link. But this is about DaWreck. So like we say, hopefully we get him back in. If not, we're going to schedule another time too to add him in because it's definitely a brother with a lot of knowledge to help out the youngsters in the game. So I wanted y'all to get some, send some knowledge from him on that. Just the overall game of being in it for so long. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And lifting so long.
Still making good music, adjusted to this new era wave of music. So
Oh yeah. That's a big point. You got to be able to adjust and create. And you hear a song with him and Never. I mean, they going nuts, man. It ain't just like, oh man, that's still old school. No,
right.
they flow is still timeless.
It's still good. Yeah, I like that song. We don't play. That song
Yeah,
go
yeah,
hard. Yeah.
yeah, definitely, definitely.
I was like,
You
okay.
definitely got some bangers.
Yeah.
Sometimes I wanted to ask him. What I'm saying, as far as like seeing the other guys get so much mainstream love, what I'm saying, and he right on par with it. How did he feel, what I'm saying, as far as that? Because he right, I mean, he should have that same up there. Let me
Right.
see, this is him right here. We gonna add him back in there. DaWreck back in the building.
All right, we got it.
Yeah.
We up through
Man,
there.
yeah. That's the internet don't like to cooperate with us a lot of times.
It's all
Okay.
good.
It's all good. Let me see. I'm gonna put you back over there. Yeah, man. We were just talking about your music and just keep it going, man, and telling man check you out and show you some love, man. That's the thing. When I share it, I'm hoping people watch it later. And when I put the post, man, that they show you some love. Now I don't care just in Chicago, anywhere, because we promote everywhere. So I'm hoping, they peep you out, push you, give you more support.
Thanks.
Most
That's what's
definitely.
up, man. That's what we need. More support. A
Yeah,
lot of other
yeah,
people out here like me that been doing this for a long time. They need the support. So
yeah.
appreciate that.
Man, that's love. That's love. And we're gonna get back into it. Um, I'm gonna continue with a question. Now, production wise, you shooting videos or do beat? You're producing. What are you doing besides the rapping in front of the camera?
Okay. Production, uh, all kind of graphic design work, whatever. You know what I mean? Um, videos, uh, acting.
Okay.
I got a movie out right now. It just came out. It's starring Cold Hard, me, a couple other people. We got Nuisance from Psychodrama in there. It's a Chicago director by the name of Bo G. Y'all can check that out by going to rawfootagemovies.com. It's called Cap and Gown.
Cap and Gown.
Yeah,
I think I've seen.
we playing Dirty Cops. Yeah, tripped out.
Something we the streets we definitely can relate to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. So what you played you had just a role in, or you was behind the scenes too?
No, this is my homie Bo G. He wrote, directed, and filmed this movie, and I'm just one of the co-stars. And the star is a young dude by the name of Antoine Dobson.
Mm-hmm.
And Cold Heart is like one of the you got to check it out. If you know who Cold Heart is from Crucial Conflict, he a crazy dude. So it's a hilarious movie, but you know.
Yeah.
Most definitely. I'm gonna have to check it out.
He kind of reminded me with his style, kind of reminded me of like a Cujo from Goody Mob.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he definitely got that energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's dope. Sis, you got something?
Yeah, so being that you have been in the game for quite some time, like I was listening to an interview today on the Breakfast Club with Jim Jones, and he kind of stated that coming up in the game, like the people you hang around or that's your entourage or people who want to, be where you at, how do y'all protect each other? Because like you see a lot of artists now, they by themselves get into confrontations in the airport, all this kind of stuff.
NLE chopper.
Exactly. So if the main person and is having these confrontations, how do the entourage support that, or would it be the entourage position to handle whatever the situation is because the main man got to continue to bring everybody up? Like, what's your intake on that?
Well, it's partly the entourage, but it starts with the person themselves. You know what I mean? If you start off as one type of person and then you become famous and then you start trying to change how you is, that's the number one thing to not do. You know what I mean? Like just because you got this money and this deal or whatever, now you want to be tough and run around and act like, like the way you haven't been doing before. No, don't do that because you're going to get caught lacking. You're going to be out there thinking you tough and, if you built for these streets already like that, then you possibly can do that. You know what I'm saying? But it's always going to be somebody else that's a step ahead of you. So when it comes to certain fame, like when you get money and fame and all that, get a security team, get some other things like that.
Yeah.
I don't think having your homies and all that stuff going to always be helpful.
Man.
You know what I mean? Because we had homies with us and all type of stuff happened a long time ago that made us chop our entourage down from 100 people to, okay, maybe we only need about 10 of us this time. You know what I mean? Because you get, it's like you giving a person a gun when you give them that many people. Now you just tough. You just walking around we dare anybody say something. You know what I mean? You create that gang or mob type of thing, I think if you a famous person or a famous artist or whatever, get you real security. Let your homies be cool, because I understand what he was saying. Let them take the fall for you, but at the same time, I don't want nobody to take the fall.
Nah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Pay somebody.
That shit hit
we
you
do now.
Yeah, that shit hit you in the heart. It should hit you in the heart to see
man, your
homeboy go
homies
down.
and stuff. I don't want my homies going to jail, getting shot up, none of that stuff.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Especially not over me and no rap crap and no stuff like that,
Right.
Yeah. And to piggyback a little off that, because we come from the old school, I know I do too. I started rapping around 8 or 9 back in the 80s, early 80s. Okay. So the thing is, how do you feel about the way it is now? Because it seems like a lot of times artists ain't getting a buzz off of their name or their music. They're getting off of what they doing and the beefs that they got. And I'm saying, like they got to draw attention to their music. And after you say, oh, he shot up so and so, no, look at this music. How do you feel about that part of the game now compared to back when it was about the music more back in the days. Now it's more about what you do, trolling and all of that.
It's harder to find real music out there now. You got a whole sea of all this, fabricated fake hits, or anybody could just go buy 1 million views, or stuff like that. So you getting through all that stuff in your face. It's making it harder to decide what's good and what's not. Like, okay, well, they say it's good, so I guess it's good. This is the new good, but I still like what I like. So it takes me longer to find those songs. And when I hear it, I'll be like, okay, this song good for real. Okay, this artist might be around for a minute. These other dudes, they ain't gonna be around. Because they didn't come up off their music. They came up off of shooting somebody or having a fight or some dumb shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely agree. I've seen some cats get away with it. Like Kodak Black was one of them. He got more mainstream by saying he was better than Biggie and Pop. And a lot of trolling he was doing, but his music was, it was solid. So I definitely relate to you. I definitely relate to what you said on that. It's so much music. It's just so much music now. It's billions. Everybody dropping every day.
Yep. That's what it is. That's what you got. Oversaturation.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
definitely.
I just heard I forgot his name. I know Country Wayne did some songs. It's another comedian just did some songs, and I'm like, and he got Bootsy on the track with him.
Oh, and DC Young Fly,
Yeah.
So DC Young Fly cold though.
Oh yeah.
He been doing it before his comedy took off. He been doing music.
Yeah, he's talented, all around talented.
Yeah, you find something, like I say, it's something, but you got to sift through it. You know what I'm saying? I like sifting through. I like going to the underground.
Yeah.
That's what thought is. Throwing out challenges. We like to listen to music and see people overcoming overcoming life. Problems and situations that come at them.
Okay.
So, and that's one thing too, because I do find hilarious a lot of times the reactions. What started the reactions?
I don't know. I started doing that on TikTok. I saw other people doing it on TikTok. I got introduced to TikTok. Somebody was like, hey, one of your songs on TikTok going viral.
Yeah.
And I was like, for real? I checked it out and I just saw all these people doing videos to my music on TikTok.
Oh, right.
So I started doing reactions to the people that was going crazy off my music. I'm like, because it was tripped out. I got I think it's like 4,000 people made videos to this one song I got.
Yeah, you remember what song it was?
Rock music.
Rock music.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Y'all check that out.
I've heard it.
So it's like, so I just started making reaction to those, and people was like, your expression is tripping me out. I'm like, I'm not doing nothing though. But okay, well, let me do that, because maybe, like you say, when you do things nowadays, it might get you that attention you need as an artist,
Yeah.
It catch flame.
Yeah.
They might think I'm a comedian, then hear my music later like DC Young Fly. So
exactly. Well, you know what? I figure sometimes you just got to right now, because it's so much. It's just a different game right now. You almost got to, because it's like a billion artists and they all dropping songs like every day. So you almost got to do something to bring, like, hey, look over here.
It's the new press run. That's the new press run. Like, before you had to go to stores, and we had to go to stores and sign autographs and take pictures and do that. Now you don't do that no more. You just go do something on the internet.
Exactly. You had to, you had to get billboards, stop people in the streets,
put up posters and everything.
Yeah. I told them back in the day, they don't even understand that a 30-second video costs like $400. You couldn't just shoot it on your phone. You couldn't just shoot a music video on your phone. 30 seconds was a couple $100, maybe $1,000.
Right.
Yeah, well, it was hard to get anything like that. I know people was paying $10,000 for videos.
Yeah. Like I said, that was just 30 seconds. Like doing a little, 30 seconds for $400 just to get on the TV for the news. Where I was at in Michigan, it hit your pockets. That's just 30 seconds. You like, dang, is this 30 seconds gonna be? I gotta make this right.
Right.
We ain't had nobody in Chicago back in the day. We had to actually get people from Hollywood and come to Chicago and do all kind of stuff. So we didn't have no videos.
Yeah.
As you could see.
Yeah. Do you feel that the stigma or the violence or just do they play a part in how they used to come to, or they scared to come to Chicago, or what you think some of that is?
And violence everywhere.
Yeah.
The same thing going on in Chicago, going everywhere.
Yeah, I agree. But I done got into a couple beats, especially during the political times, where they want to point out Chicago. And it's like, man, the schools being torn down and they point at Obama and, all of that. They always try to point at Chicago sometimes when I was beefing with Candace Owens and all them types, and
I think Chicago ain't no different from New York.
Yeah.
The big city, everything going on, police, everybody in Chicago. It's like a big ball of stuff going on. It's just like New York. You got downtown entertainment. You got all these plays and stuff going on, and rich people and money and all that. And then you go 2 or 3 blocks and you in the hood, and people starving. And it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
We out here
They see
trying to
Oprah.
get this money by any means because we want to live downtown.
Yeah. And you're right about that, because even like in Vegas, everybody think of Las Vegas, but you hit the wrong block.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or even St. Louis. When I went to St. Louis, we was at the casino. You hit that wrong block. It's like, oh, wait a minute.
Right.
New York. I seen James Harden said something about New York that he, whatever that, he'd rather be in Houston. So they had a big trending topic about that too. So, but like you say, every place got its warts, as you say.
Yeah,
man. So we're gonna continue on because I definitely want to know some more about the background of DaWreck.
Okay.
When I seen the labels you was on. When did you get your first deal, or how was your deal? What is it centered around? Was it a faith deal, contract deal? What kind of deal was it?
Okay, I never actually had a deal except for with Traxter.
Yeah.
Legendary Traxter, who produced for Twister and Do or Die and a whole lot of other people.
Yeah, I definitely remember the name.
This was around 2009, something like that.
Yeah.
He had just did My Chick Bad for Ludacris. And a couple other things, and he was starting a label. Well, he had already had his label and all that, but he was starting a new one. And he just wanted me to do a solo project with him. And he moved out to Hollywood, flew me out there. We was in the studio, basically starting a new label. Me, him, his wife now, Kia, his son Savo, a couple other artists. It was Mickey Halstead was with us too.
I remember the name.
Yeah, Mickey Halstead. He managed G Herbo now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he was also Mickey used to be with Cash Money back in the day.
Okay.
So we went down and we recorded my album, The Reckoning, and that was basically a handshake deal. We had some paperwork, but that wasn't the most important part of it. That was just one of my guys for such a long time, and he had a moment where he felt like he wanted to do something big, so we all went down there and did that.
Okay, that's dope though. Everybody should know Legendary Traxter.
Yeah. We did a lot of networking and working with a lot of people at that time. He was down there producing for Big Sean album at the time when Big Sean first album came out. So him and No ID was putting songs together for that.
Yeah,
I think they did the first single for that. So that was a fun time. It was just like being part of the industry, but really just having our own too.
Yeah, man, that's dope. Right. And I want y'all to remember, Y'all listening to DaWreck, Triple Darkness. I know some people probably just hitting that speaker on there. They it ain't coming in live. So if you can't come on in here, you might have a question, comment. Go ahead and let a comment. Let us know something, what you want to know about him, or even later, hit him in his inbox. I mean, just say, hey, I'm a fan. You know, I said, oh, I rock with you. You know, everybody, artists need to hear it sometimes. So let them know, hey, I rock with you.
Definitely.
So
Yeah. Sis, you got something?
Yeah, I do. So, as a producer, I'm gonna go to your producer side.
okay.
So, as a producer, and you're in the studio, like, what intrigues you to kind of go hard? Whether it's the beat, whether it's like, okay, I'm gonna kill him because this is my target audience for this song. Like that song we don't play, like it go hard in the paint. So,
Thanks.
like, what was your like, what made you just say, you know what, I'm finna go in here, I'm finna wreck this.
I don't know. It's like sounds. Um, when I'm going through the sounds, like I'm turning the knobs, listening to certain sounds. So I might hear a sound, and from that sound, I can hear the rest of it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like if it's uh a dope 808 or something, and I'm playing with the 808, I can kind of hear where the hi hats and the snare and all that's gonna be at. You know what I'm saying? Then that'll charge me up and say, "Oh, I know what I'm gonna do."
Mm-hmm.
Go into it, or it might be a sample, and I hear the sample, and I'll be like, "Man, that'd be dope with some hip hop drums to it, and then some strings like this." It's just like there's certain sounds that just you know get me
Right.
into it. Yep.
Man. And I'm gonna piggyback off it a little bit because the writing style, the cadence, man, there's so much the rhythm, the flow, each beat different. How do you maintain, or do you try to switch it up sometimes, or how do you kind of manage? Like, I'm gonna go fast on here, I'm gonna kill it on here, or I'm gonna slow it down a little bit.
Okay. And that's the rapping.
Yeah,
So
that's rapping wise. Yeah.
I usually just go by the beat, whatever the beat make me feel. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Sometimes it could be the person. Like I got the Darkness song with Twister.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I was doing a song with Twister. So, like I'm not finna go half cock. I'm finna try my hardest because he finna go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you already know. Yeah.
Yeah, so and it was a Chi-Town style thing. Like in the beginning, we didn't know what our style was. We was just making songs. And then it
Mm-hmm.
took people to tell us, hey, that's the style y'all got. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Then when like with Twister style rapping the same style we was doing too, it really was like a thing. He made it
Mm-hmm.
really a style. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
that's the Chicago style for them.
And you know what is crazy about it? Because it's not really just a Chicago style now. Because I
Oh
remember
yeah.
watching Twister. Yeah, I remember watching Twister on a flow model in my grandma's house, and I think it was Mr. Tongue Twister. I
Right.
forgot what year.
Now that's before us.
Oh, okay,
That's when
okay.
Twister was just, he was he was still in Chicago doing his thing, but he was separate from like Matt's crew and all us. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
He was
Okay.
more like hip hop.
Yeah, yeah,
It was more hip hop.
yeah. He was on the East Coast, but it was fast.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
think in my opinion, I think a lot of that speed flow. I know I heard Jay-Z and Jaz-O, with the fast pace, but
yeah,
I think Midwest more known for it, or should be more known for it. Then of course you got Migos and you got more people like they adapting that high tempo, that speed.
right. It's not
Yeah.
really a fast flow because what Twister and them was doing at first was a fast flow.
Mm-hmm.
What we had was more of a repetitious pattern. You know what I mean?
Patterns, yeah.
The pattern was repetition. The beat could be slowed down, but we'll still and then
And emphasize them words.
we'll flip the words up so it's not just da da da. It was more like da 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 da.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
like
And
it
that
like when Twister came, like Pope Pimp was the first song to me where Twister started doing that style.
me too.
You know what I mean? And then from
Yeah.
there took off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I
It wasn't the
definitely agree.
same thing as tongue twisting. Like you
Yeah.
said, Jaz-O, and Jay-Z them and Fruit Snickers and everybody.
Bruce
It was
Lee,
like a whole lot of
that's a
people
fact.
on that.
Yeah.
When our style came along, it was like a whole lot of people on that. You could even put Bone Thugs in there too. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because it was a
Yeah,
little beef
harmony.
going on, but it was similar. It
Yeah.
was similar. I ain't gonna lie. I
Yeah.
love Bone when they came out. I was like, damn, they sound like they should be with us, or
Right.
y'all
That
need
was
to
hot.
hang together or something.
Yeah. They just had that
Yeah.
harmony too. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
real. Yeah, man. That's funny you said the beef. We ain't gonna touch too much into that then, unless you want to.
Nah, they're my homies now.
Yeah, I know back in the days.
Yeah. We had a couple songs. They had some songs, but
Yeah, some back and forth. Yeah.
now we
Yeah.
just do a lot of shows together all the time.
Man, that's love too. That show the young cats, man. Y'all ain't gotta just be beefing and years later you might become best friends, or and you definitely ain't gotta keep making diss songs, naming all the
Right.
dead people.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's the
that's
most
crazy.
and that's the thing right there that separate us from now, back then and now. We said
Yeah,
what we said, but we didn't disrespect the
yeah,
dead,
yeah,
nothing like that. It was like certain things we didn't do because we respected the people that was the heads. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And if
yeah,
they said, "Yo, we ain't disrespecting nobody," you can say what you want to say, but just don't disrespect nobody. We ain't do it. We
yeah,
weren't dropping
yeah.
no rakes and throwing down this and
More
that.
leadership.
Well, hell no, we definitely wasn't doing no in the public talking, letting people know what we doing. Nothing.
Right.
Way different game now.
Oh yeah, it's way different. They go in there and say, "Hey, I'm finna go over here and do this to you."
Oh man. And then say somebody told on
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
You
Mm-hmm.
told on
Somebody did
yourself.
tell you.
Exactly. So I want to get more into this Chicago hip hop scene, man. How do you feel about the drill music? Since we on a little bit, how do you feel about that drill? Because it don't hit the United Kingdom, and
I
you got
feel
New
like
York drill.
I saw an interview with Jim Jones, and he was talking about how he proud of the New York drill scene, and and Charlamagne was like, wait, that came from Chicago, didn't it?" He was like,
Right.
yeah, but it's a little
Right.
give us
Yeah,
our props.
exactly.
I give y'all props. New York drill is a little bit different, but give us our props, man.
But
It shouldn't
exactly,
be
how do
called
you?
drill at all if you're not gonna give us our props. We
There
know
you
what it
go.
is. You can hear it.
There you go.
Most
There
definitely.
you go. I
So the
mean,
UK or
Chicago,
whoever.
Chicago birthed the drill rap. So if you
Yeah.
put drill anything in there, you got to show Chicago that love. Like, hey,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Or
yeah.
at least the
So
Midwest. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? At least the Midwest.
yeah, like they try to take it for their own.
Right. They probably was in Harvey or Indiana or something, but they still, here.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that's real. That's real. Because Chicago, like I say, we talking about Chicago hip hop scene with DaWreck. And like I say, man, we talking about a lot of things that I'm hoping y'all paying attention to from back in the days with Twister and Psychodrama, Do or Die, you know what I'm saying, Triple Darkness, how they came up and him and Never and elementary school spitting, a lot of history all the way to drill rap. National scene should give Chicago more props for what they're doing for the hip hop scene. New York should be just enough right there that they took drill rap from Chicago and try to make it their own. I'm just saying, just stating the
Yeah.
facts.
I think it's an inner city problem though, also.
Yeah,
Chicago never had that we never had that way New York stick for New York, you know what I'm saying? And really be on some New York shit. Like this is
yeah,
New York, this period. Chicago never had that.
yeah,
We didn't hold our own and say, man, we don't care about nothing except Chicago. We didn't do that. We
yeah.
opened our arms up to everybody everywhere else, which watered down our own city. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We supposed to have been like Wakanda. Like we don't care what's going on out there. Y'all know we
Right.
got
Yeah.
Kanye and Common and Twister and we got all this. We're not worried about that.
Right.
Exactly.
Because when we go out there, it water it down. Now Kanye not Kanye. He still oh, he's not from Chicago. Oh, he different. Oh, okay, whatever. What about this person? Oh, he just grew up there, or he was born there, he moved. Okay, well, what about this one? You know, so we don't got that rich homegrown, like we don't got people saying, yeah, Chicago the Mecca. You know, we don't got that.
They ain't got that. And, you know, I also when we touching on that, because in Michigan, where I come from, they do that with Eminem a lot. Well, he ain't from here, he ain't from the streets. Streets don't listen to him, man. You know, and then you got Detroit, Saginaw, Flint. They all separated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm in Arkansas, and they go for the state. And I think Chicago had that same problem as far as it's just Chicago and Illinois. It ain't like other spots that you say, you know, holding Chicago up with them. You know, like we Illinois. You know, you got this, that.
Like Chicago is the shit, and everything else lame.
Exactly.
Are you from the suburbs somewhere? Are you from? Nah, them other cities is real cities too. Like you can't go to Joliet thinking it's gonna be sweet because you in Joliet. Man. You still got to do it.
There's some spots I avoid too when I'm traveling.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm from Michigan. I'm hood too. But that's the spots I avoid.
Like Harvey, that's another one. You know what I mean? That ain't no. You know, it's just like Chicago.
Yeah. Man, that's dope, and that's real life too. And see, New York, they kind of New York because you got the boroughs. You know what I'm saying? You got other parts of New York that's repping New York, so they got more rappers. So you almost got cities versus states in the Midwest. You got cities, Detroit, you got St. Louis, you got Chicago. These cities going, and you got New York like state.
Chicago itself is like different cities.
Yeah.
Because you got the west side, it's one thing. The north side is a whole different thing. The south side, you know what I mean? Like, you can't be in Chicago and just know about everything. You have to know about where you at. You know, if you're from the west side, then that's your city. You know about the west side. You basically stay on the west side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Man, that's wild. See, you got another one?
Yeah. So since we was talking about TikTok, like, what's the benefits of the social media wave? Like, how do you take advantage of it?
Well, like he said earlier, with the reaction videos and things like that, it get me to people that, you know, don't know I'm on social media, can't find me. You know, because before, when we had like MySpace, it was a totally different thing. You know, we was still pumping. You know what I'm saying? My MySpace was off the chain. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Can fix it up. However,
and I,
flashback.
When Facebook dropped us down to the 5,000 only, it lost a lot of people for us.
Right.
You had to get a business page.
Yeah, so I had to start everything over, and Instagram was like, okay, we don't know nobody. You know what I'm saying?
So you almost had to. You almost had to rebuild the whole career through the social media.
Oh yeah, definitely had to rebuild the whole career and had to remind people of who we is, and you know, just find people that's old fans of ours. You know, that don't know we on there. They didn't got on here. Now they looking at somebody else, not even thinking about us no more because they can't find us.
Yeah.
So we had to find them. We had to, like TikTok. That's a good thing because it's like all new people. You know, Instagram Reels on Instagram. That's why I do a lot of Reels too, because Reels, they just show that to anybody. Your normal Instagram, they show that to your friends. So if you only got 7,000 friends, that's the only people gonna see it.
Man,
you go on a reel and post a reel, and 100,000 people see you now.
Man, you get a straight game.
Okay, just talk me something real quick.
Yeah, you know. And that's what it's about. You want to be introduced to new people all the time.
Right.
You want to keep showing the same people your stuff. You know, I mean, it's good to have the same people, but you want new people all the time.
Yeah. Definitely, that's straight game too. If anybody listening that ain't taking advantage of them tools, Instagram Reels, he's telling you the truth on that. My Instagram feed ain't gonna get too many, but I put it on Reel. I looked the other day, I had like 600 views in 20 minutes, and I turned away and I looked back and it was like 1,500. I said, "Whoa, wait a minute, what's going on?"
Wow.
Because you don't get that on your news feed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Listen,
definitely take advantage.
social media is a gift and a curse. You know, you can reach out
Oh
to
yeah.
your people, but it's like anything. Once they realize how valuable it is, they cut it off. They cut it down. They make you
Yeah.
pay. You want to
Mhm.
promote? Give us some money.
Right.
Yeah.
Just gonna let
Yeah.
everybody see this. We got to stop that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what
Yeah.
they did. They
Exactly.
stopped it. They cut the water
Mhm.
off.
They
Give us some money, we'll open it a little bit.
Man,
Okay.
you definitely a vet on that.
You
You
know. Yeah.
Twitter done got bad for that too. You used to didn't have promotion like that on Twitter. Now they be like, hey, if you want a professional, you promote, pay a little money. And tweets used to go far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't go
Yeah.
that far no more.
Yeah. Twitter was the thing. You got a lot of big celebrities still on Twitter, stuff like that.
Yeah. But they want you to promote more. They don't just push it out there. Your tweet don't just fly no more. A lot of times, they want their promo. They buy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, I don't want to hold you up, Direct, man. It's been an honor and a pleasure, man. It's about 8:30.
I
We getting
appreciate
close to
y'all
an
having
hour.
me on here, man.
Man, we definitely appreciate it. It's an honor. Like I say, you
So
just heard a lot of
definitely.
Chicago history. If you didn't know it, now you know it. Like I say, man, stay up on his history. So I definitely follow him. Just if I want to know about Chicago, a lot of times I'm finna tune in to DaWreck.
Man, appreciate it.
Yes, sir. 'Cause I got a couple people, like I say, Florida, Susie Soprano. She's on the cover of our latest issue, Skylife in Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
Man, it's a couple people that when I look in cities, a lot of time I look at them, and Derek is definitely one of them people. If I want to know about Chicago or see something, or even his career, just to see what's going on, because he's dropping hot tracks still. Y'all go check out that track, Another Round, him and
Oh,
Never.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We
Peep it
got a
out.
whole album about to come out. So,
And the whole album, y'all
yes,
hear that?
the whole album be
Yeah,
out soon.
man. So that's what's up. So anybody hitting just the speaker and ain't come in, but still much love. As long as y'all listen, we appreciate y'all because this is streaming on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Live Waves, a couple spots. So if you don't see it on those social medias, it'll be on YouTube. So you can just go there because all those medias, they just gonna push it down the line. So it'll get lost in the sauce eventually. But it'll be
Right.
on YouTube especially and on the website, thoughmagazine.com. So
So,
Direct, man, you got anything you want to leave them with? Let them know about what's coming or anything you just want to tell them?
man, check out the movie Cap and Gown out now. Y'all can go to rawfootagemovies.com to check that out. You know what I'm saying? Me and Never Project Operation Decimation coming soon. Y'all can check out directshop.com, DaWreckshop. That's where all my merch at. And follow me on IG at direct DaWreck. That's direct like a car crash, you know.
Yeah, we definitely. That's one I forgot to get into. How you come up with the wreck? I'm right quick. How you come up with the wreck? Was it wreckage? Like you say, it just came about.
It's one of those names just like it's an old school hip hop type of name. You know what I'm saying? In high school, me and Buck had a little crew called the Shop Records. And I
Okay.
just took direct from there because everything in Chicago was like the Bulls, the Bears. So
Yeah,
I put
Mm-hmm.
DA in Rec. That was my name.
yeah. I got you. I got you. So y'all heard it there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Y'all heard it. If you didn't know, now you know. Man, sis, you got anything you want to leave them with?
No, I just want to, thank you for allowing us to interview you and for you to come on our platform, on this platform, and just break it down to us. And like I learned so much, and I'll keep following you and seeing what's next and checking out your merch and all that good stuff.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
No
You're
doubt,
welcome.
no doubt. DaWreck, you consider you part of the Thor family. It's definitely artists that we keep an eye out on, share, post, and try to push as much as we can. And we appreciate you for showing that love back, man. Just coming back, coming on the show and kicking it with us, man. That's the love. We don't ask for nothing. We gonna still push you no matter what.
Man, appreciate it. I'll be back too, man. I'm gonna tell Never when the album get done, we got to come back on here. Maybe y'all could give us a review or whatever you do.
Hey, we got
Most
you. We got you.
definitely.
However you want to do it. I can bring some DJs and we can have a whole platform. We just have a sit around, kick around or something.
For sure.
No doubt. Man, we gonna salute you, DaWreck, man. We appreciate you. We appreciate everyone tuning in now and appreciate y'all when y'all tuning in later, man. Definitely keep up with DaWreck, man. We definitely if you look at our live stories on Instagram, you're gonna see him in there. Some shares, some posts. So we gonna try to keep show. If y'all ain't trying to pay, we gonna try to make you pay attention. But I know you is.
Right.
So we appreciate y'all. Follow Thor Magazine. Follow DaWreck. Follow Triple Darkness. Follow the whole shy. And I bet you DaWreck know about it. He's gonna tell you if you're doing wrong and you know that you shouldn't be. Hey, shout out DaWreck. We finna get on off of here, man. We appreciate you, bro.
I gotta shout out my wife.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out my wife, Lisa Valdez, aka Just a Girl from Chicago. She an artist, singer. She got her non-for-profit and stuff like that. So y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Man, that's love, because I did forget that, because I seen y'all had a show. I think you was promoting a show a couple of days ago when she was rapping on.
Okay.
So
my
I
wife,
definitely.
she did the Just a Girl from Chicago. It's a show she do every year, and she get like all female artists, rappers, singers. The last one she had Nuisance, Shauna, and just a whole bunch of everybody was there.
Yeah.
So
that's love.
so, Just a Girl from Chicago. Any Chicago female that's in business, any kind of business, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just giving back for the youth, you know what I'm saying? Showing them that they could be successful females, when they grow up.
No doubt. That's love. And I definitely didn't want you to get in trouble, my brother.
Yeah, so I'm like, I gotta shout her out because I'm finna go prepare and see if the food ready.
Okay. Ain't
That's
eating
real.
if
I'm
you
a
ain't
married man too, so I definitely understand. We
All right,
gonna go.
y'all.
All right, appreciate you, my brother. Much love.
Okay, peace.
Peace.
Peace.